Hello everyone, welcome on here to Rookie to Royalty stream number 65. Hope you're doing well, and today with Real Betis, a few more transfers. I think we can build out the squad depth here. I think we've done most of the first team. We can build out the squad depth. I think we've also got a few more players that we look to shift on as well that I forgot had come back from loan and things yesterday. So we'll do that and make our way towards the start of the season, because we're still in the middle of a World Cup, so I think it's a longer off season than usual, but we'll try and at least get a game in today. That's the hope. But I hope you're all doing well out there. If you're on YouTube, consider leaving a nice big thumbs up on the stream, helps push it out nicely. And if you're on Twitch and new around here, also maybe consider dropping a follow. I still haven't updated the thing, but here's how the save's been going so far. We came 6th in our first season with Real Betis, if you're wondering what happened there. If we go over to gameplay, you can see it right there. Once we click on it, 6th, we've got Europa League football, just goal differential over Villarreal. So that's what we've been building towards. We did a fair bit last night. For those who missed it, if we look at the transfer history, and we still haven't actually technically ticked over into the new season, but you can see a few players have left. Kostov, Natan, Milano, Zanotti. Good profits on most of those guys. Might be blocking that slightly, but profits anyway. And we've bought in Seaveld on a free, Christian Aguilera, so you know who's going to get played when he scores. Mendes is a backup striker. Those two are first teamers in DM and left wing. In the first team. Ondo is a backup channel mid. Gigam Yan is a new first choice right back. We've got Luray as a first choice centre back alongside Vidic as well. So we've done a fair bit of damage there. This is what we're looking like currently. The first team. We did this late last night in the stream, as I just get something on in the background here so I can keep an eye on it during tonight's stream. So a couple of players at the World Cup, obviously. Santos and Aguilera, we're pretty good for the most part. And even if we go to the rotation, it ain't too bad. This is probably where we could look to improve a couple of areas. I did transfer this to Anthony just in case there was interest. Sorry, but no. The wage is a bit of a worry. I also checked out the registration, but I think we're okay. I think maybe, I mean, I've left Molina in there. That's a big mistake for that team. So let's fix that, because that's not a good idea. Guillem might be a bit on the young side at 15, maybe to be giving a run to, but so I think maybe left back, and we've only got 4 centre backs as well, so we might need to fix that, is what I'm thinking. And there's a couple of players who are still to leave down here, and a couple of guys who I forgot about who I want to get rid of. So we actually want to get him not available for loan. I want to sell him. But yeah, that's what we're going. We've still got some handy players down here too. So yeah, we're in a good spot, but I just want to try and get that squad depth up a little bit, whatever we have money left to do. Even maybe an upgrade on Santos wouldn't be the worst thing, but it's probably not urgent. We can maybe look for that next season when his contract's coming up to expiring. We only spent like 20 mil on him. He was okay first season. I'll see how he gets on in the early stages of this season, the former Spurs guy. But yeah, I think we're pretty good for the most part. Like, these young guys have got good potential. Anthony's the only one there that's like a bit of a So yeah, we'll see if clubs come after him. But it might take a little while with the World Cup. And registration-wise, which I was mainly worried about because of the homegrown club, but I think we're okay for that at the moment. For this, we're actually really good this year. We're like 300k under the salary cap, so we are fine. We can still get one more player, and I haven't quite decided yet. There is this guy who's flying around the squad who could be handy as that 5th centre back, but he is homegrown club, so might be worth just keeping, especially because he can actually do a job in all 3 positions, like a deeply in case of emergency. But yeah, not too sure. We'll see. Being homegrown club does help him out though, so could be handy in Europe just having that extra depth and with someone like that. So we'll see what we do. There's a couple of others though that we definitely want to get rid of. So we'll make our way through the rest of this window tonight, and yeah, hopefully get to the start of the season. We don't even know when our first game is yet. We're for some reason going to Poland for our pre-season, because of course that's what you do. being a Spanish team. But yeah, we'll just carry on. In terms of the wage, because that was a little bit of a concern once all the players came in, we're fine. Got 160k spare, and that's before 2 players leave. So we're in a good spot, 53 million left to spend. So we're going to try and do some stuff tonight and just build out that squad depth in general. So we'll get that going. And also I've sorted out staff, so we should have some people coming in there. Trevor has gone to the B team. I will decline because I don't want to give my hand away, so to speak. And I'll bring up the little notepad I did before yesterday's stream as well, just because I've got a couple of positions there with players I want to look at if we do look to go after them. But we'll just get to a situation where we've got a better idea about wage and also maybe other players who might leave. We're definitely going to try and get rid of Pepe as well, so that could be, you know, very handy. Yeah, well, I'm not signing him. He's done dodgy stuff, isn't he, in real life now? Yeah. And there's a World Cup going on as well, so we'll keep an eye on that too. But we could really get this budget up to like 75 million again, which would be really awesome. As at least went to Arsenal. But you can see there on the third we've got some players leaving, so we'll see how that goes. Spain USA at the World Cup is a tasty first knockout round match. So we might get Pepe back from the World Cup then, and then maybe we'll generate a bit more interest in him. Because yeah, his wage is a bit, I mean, we can afford his wage surprisingly, but I don't think I actually registered him, so that might be why we're so good in that part of it. But I think a couple of our players here have got bids. Yeah, there's 2 there, so let's see what goes on here. Yeah, 44 million for a lease. Probably quite good, isn't it? Maybe I should have thought of that as a Anthony replacement. Okay, Aguilera at that. Wait. Oh, okay. I think they've got that the wrong way around. I'll be very surprised if Argentina lost 3-0 to New Zealand, as much as I really want that to be the case. Oh, I was going to go after this guy, maybe. Because he looked quite good as a centre-back / DM option at 19. Just cheap. I don't know how we register him. It's probably over a Hibir or someone, although Hibir's not. And yeah, we'll wait a little bit just because I want to see exactly what I should be doing here once a few more players leave. Right, Fernandez, you are very, very average. Oh, please go. 600 and I'll take... Yep, okay, cool. We'll get rid of him because he is not very good. Like, he picked a sad and he's not very good. So we'll try and offer him out for a little bit more, hopefully, but 650. We'll try and get that bidding wall that we got going for some of those other players last night going again, but not sure if this is one where we're going to be able to do that, but get him off the books anyway on, what was that? The 10k a week. That's handy enough. And Ortiz, a wing back, but not a very good one. Like 4 million for him's not bad. He's worth 5. If we can try and bump this up a little bit, it would be nice. Like, okay, yeah, we'll just sort it in between at the moment. We'll try and get a bit more. Just try and inch it up towards that value a touch more, but I don't know if there's demand for some of these guys as much. Just get rid of the bad players while we can, I think. At 29, he's not going to be useful, so we'll get rid of him. And mentoring will need addressing because we've just sorted all the squad out for the most part. So you've only got 1 spare spot registration-wise, so I'm just sort of thinking about that. We can sign young Spaniards, so we might look to do that because young Spanish players don't count towards registration in LaLiga. So that could be worth having a look at, like what we can do there with that extra money. But really, we've got the room for 1 big squad player, which might be a left back or even I kind of want to see how much money we can get in and if we can go after even maybe an upgrade on what we've got there currently, because it's probably one of the areas where on paper it looks the weakest, but we'll see. I haven't actually checked the season preview. You'll probably wait till the new season ticks over fully, but a couple of players are now going to leave, so that gives us a bit better idea of what we've got to work with budget-wise. Especially if a couple more, or there's an offer for Anthony, that could change our plans a little bit. Right. Ortiz, yes, accept that. Right. So we're going to, oh, that's great. We've got a semi-biddy thing happening. Okay, we'll deal with, no, I don't want to play that game FM. We'll do this though while we've got not many players on it. Cool, so Noff's gone. He's off Goff, thank goodness. And Besiktas got Gomez. We've already replaced those guys, so that as well. We kind of haven't. Okay, Hertha Berlin are still thinking about that, so we'll keep that in mind, because he looked like quite a handy player. Napoli after 2 rate. Oh boy. Hopefully he doesn't want to go. He's a, oh, this might change our plans significantly if Vasiv wants to leave. Incredibly interested. I think I'm going to reject it, and then we'll have a talk to him about the fact that that's not nearly enough money. Is probably how this is going to go down, because I would like to keep Vasiv. He's quite good. Not planning to replace him, even though he is on the decline. That jumping reach is actually, didn't realize how bad it was. That's why he's never in the box from set pieces. Now Rivera, we'll discuss this with you. What? 850. Yep, cool. Let's try and get rid of you then, mate. I mean, I swear we had this discussion a little while ago. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, we'll work up from there. Anthony, you are on the decline, aren't you? Your contract's expiring. Will we renew it? I don't know. I don't know if we will. You were... Yeah, he is one of football's truly global superstars, but he's 34 now. This might be the time where we've got money to spend to actually upgrade it right wing. So, what's he supposed to be between, like 2.8-ish? Give me 2 million. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get rid of that goat hoodie from all the thumbnails. Right, so we're probably going to need a right winger now, aren't we? That's the obvious thing here. And there was also the double bid thing that was happening for one of those players. There he is. So for Millicao, you can try and come for this guy again, please. We'll try and, same as they did last night for those 2 players that worked quite well, to be fair. And Natan, as well as... who was the other one? We got it up quite a bit for the other one. Was it Mileno? I think it was Mileno who we got some pretty handy money for. But yeah, there's a little bit of money there. We don't get all of it here, but like, how are the finances looking actually? So they should be going up oh no, okay, never mind. Well, they're better than they were. And I don't think we've got TV money yet either, so that's quite nice. It's not as bad as it seems. Board, can we ask for... No, we can't. Okay, never mind. I mean, you know what? While we're here, let's try and improve the Yuffie stuff. There we go. Let's just try that. Right wing, we're going to need to look at it shortly. We'll go forward a little bit more and see what happens. Oh, staff, that's fine. Oh, yeah, right, we've got the bib thing going on there for Ortiz. Staff signing and PA, lovely. Get some good staff in here. Just to round things off nicely. Now we need to do this again and get the bib from whoever that team was. So, because yeah, this would be very good if we could do this. And for Anthony, someone want to go up a little bit more for him? He's a legendary player. He'll sell things for you. I've no doubt about that. Right, let's maybe have a look at right winger Shaun. So we'll go away from centre backs at the moment. Yeah, someone who's good at right wing. I do have a list for this, so I probably don't need to look at this as much. But our mate 10 Dens on there again. As is Mavambo. I think Mavambo might have been a bit better actually. Because 10 Den, the reason I was looking at him on left hand side is he can actually go back a bit further. For some reason he can on left, even though he can do a pretty good job there. And his right foot's it's weird. And he likes to run down the right, but he is more naturally out left. It's a very weird player, that one, really. I think Mavambo was the dude though. Just physically, goodness me. His natural fitness ain't great, but holy hecker is he fast and just all the dribbly boy things, and off the way this year's game plays, that might be quite handy. His 15 passing ain't bad either. His crossing, so as a wide forward, he looks quite handy. I'll just double check who else I had on the right wing list. That Dornier guy who we didn't end up going after for the striker. If I can find him. He's probably, if we do it this way, he'll pop up. Because I'll be looking at a certain age bracket and price areas. On the whole, he's probably a bit more well-rounded, actually, for the wide forward role. He is, actually. Yeah, he could be quite good. If I look at our position, he's not awful there. Well, it's not too bad. So I was sort of looking between him and yeah, that Doodah guy, Mavambo. Remember, so if we do a wide midfielder on him, I mean, it's his physicals that are so impressive for that guy. And the scouts do love him, even though wide forward, the finishing could be better. But the scouts do love him. Jumping reach and peripheral figure are the issues. Where if we look at the other lad, who's only 19, so I should be able to find him pretty easily. It's pretty much the same thing. So there's not a lot of difference. Mavambo's got a bit more locked-in potential. It's actually quite a tough choice, this, between these two. Anyone else down here who might have popped up? Who's Rock? You can't go back further, so that kind of muds what we do here. Lebas, we looked at as a striker. Yeah, there's not a lot else. Rayner, you're not good enough for here. Sorry, you're from back at the other club. Yeah, it really is between those two, isn't it? Dornier or Mavambo. There's very little between them. And our position is just really the marking that lets him down. But everything, he's just got, the speed is so good. and the finishing, but he might be so quick it won't matter. Let's have a look at him. I mean, the thing is too, will he join as a squad player? Because I don't know if we can justifiably, yeah, he might actually be better than Garcia, but he's our captain. He's a bit more well-rounded, Garcia, but he is 28 and getting on a little bit. So, we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, it's a big wage too, but we can, I mean, if we're getting rid of you-know-who, we can definitely afford that. So, we'll try and see what we can do with this guy. So 36 to 54. Get rid of this, get rid of this. This is actually going to be a pretty big signing here. After I said we wouldn't do too much of that. I'll try, because he's probably quite good, this guy, so we'll try and not do that. Okay, I felt like I can get more. And we've got money to splurge here. Let's try. Let's go for strong 40. And see how that goes. But definitely keep an eye on Dornier as well. So we'll get this one done. Sorry, my wife's at the supermarket. She is a 1.5 meter-ish Korean. She's trying to reach her yogurt flavor and she can't. It's like a 40-minute drive away with the supermarket she's at, so I can't really go help. But that, yeah, poor thing. I'll better text her back because she won't be. She'll be frustrated right now. I told her actually to take a little step with her, but maybe I don't know. Might have been embarrassed doing that maybe. Tito. Poor thing. Right. What has come through the inbox here? Yep, 6 million. We'll take that all day, every day. That's good. So we're getting a bit of interest in him. William would be fun if he wasn't a foreigner. But didn't count as a foreigner. We've got a few of those on our shortlist. With the EU rules here in Spain. There you can have Nathan Collins. He's a bit washed for us. Yes, take that. Thank you. Rivera, you can go. If we can get a bit more for you, that'd be nice as well, though. So let's maybe try and pump it up to like that. Just getting rid of any dead weight here at the moment that isn't super useful. So still waiting to hear back from some stuff. Did we? Oh, no, okay, we did that. Ortiz, that's the guy we're trying to do a bit of a bidding war on. $6.5 now. Let's try and just inch the money up even more, this budget. See what we can do after we potentially sell someone like Anthony as well. Right. Accept that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right. They want, holy, that's a lot of money. Okay. Is he that much better? I reckon if this 19-year-old's cheaper, we might go for him. That's a lot of money up front. He's almost a bit more well-rounded, actually, for an attack anyway. And probably not as precious about being a squaddy type player. Does he have a release clause? No. Let's try and do something here. You will also do that. It's just They want 47. It's still cheaper, isn't it? How about 40 for him? They'll take the 40. Right, we're going to go after the youngster, Dornier, who we were looking at as a striker anyway, so that probably isn't too bad. Right, I think what we're going to do then is if we go back to this, we will withdraw, because, yeah, that's a lot of money for him at a little bit of an older age, so we will go for the younger option. And oh, what's happening here? So that's cool. You can come in as head physio, and Edu's gone. That's a deal done. Shaun, where's your thing? What was this? A bit... It is. Right. Sorry, just sorting out the thing. Right. Why is that not singing properly today? Oh, it's alright. Anyway. Deal done. Edu, I don't know if that justified that, because he's not very good. But anyway, he's gone. Because he's not, I mean, that's why he's going, because he's very, very average. Right, so let's sort this out. He is interested? Oh, wow, star player. Okay, what we can do is maybe do this. Oh, he wants to be a star straight away. Oh dear, we might be somewhat stuffed here. Right, I need to check how our guy in the team looks. In our actual team looks. Hold on. Garcia. How good are you? Is Dornier better? Because you were one of our better players last season. So dropping you would be very harsh. I say one of you were the best player. Look at that. 7.49 average rating. And you're our captain. So this could cause some issues. Important player. But you are on the slight decline, I have to say. I'm going to do a little bit of calculating here. Hold on. I'm a slight noob when it comes to this stuff. So, just do this while we look at him. Important choice this if we're going to be replacing our actual starting right winger. Getting rid of Anthony and upgrading in that regard. So is that no? Oh, great! It was on a different role. That's awesome. Where was the thing? Right, there is. So clear it all. Clear all. Come. It's probably not too much different, but still. I mean, it's very similar, to be fair. I should have known that an inside forward and a wide forward wouldn't be too different. But our position, he's not great, actually. Although I say his attributes actually aren't that bad now I look at it more. He is a bit better than Dornier still. If we do like a regular starter for Dornier, he's probably not going to like that, is he? He only wants a star player. We have to cancel that one then. Right, this is fun. The two guys that probably really wanted aren't going to be keen to come here. So, what else was I looking at here? There was one other player I had on my list. That is a potential option. Now we'll stuff that up. Unless we do go back after Mavambo, because he would actually be an upgrade. So, no, I've just done that check. He's disappeared now, isn't he? Well, do we just bite the bullet and go for someone who probably goes straight into the first team? They wanted 50. 45, how about that? No, no. No. I mean, he's probably not going to do that anymore. Oh, we can do that, right. $1 million after that. We'll give you $1 million after he wins the Ballon d'Or, because yeah, sure he's going to do that. Player of the Year. And goal 50 as well. Let's see how you like that. No, they want that. I mean, no, I'm not. I am not doing that. Sorry, that is mental money. Okay, that's 58 up to 62. Why can't I reject that anyway? Right, so who do I have? Oh, so I have here Diaz. Diaz was the guy. So he must be high on the potential list, I'd say, if I'm looking at him. Was this the guy? This was the guy I was looking at as a backup. Is he? He's cheap, but he's a foreigner. And that seems like a waste of a foreigner. Right, let's maybe go back and figure out what we're going to do here properly. The right wing situation. Yeah, we just did the Dornier thing and he got annoyed. Buonanotte would be intriguing, but he's not that great with his right foot. It's quite expensive, some of these. If we can find someone young who can do what we need him to, he's not good enough. Neither is he, so let's get them off the shortlist. What do the scouts think here? I mean, this guy Amelin looks interesting. The scouts do like him quite a bit. Probably not quite there just yet. Awesome. Is my game froze on me? No, that's okay. Got there eventually. Back to the shortlist. I mean, we could. Do we just go balls to the wall and get like a... Like, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, he's quite good. He's quite good, isn't he? But goodness me. His transfer listed for 84. Are we going to get that much? It'd be a bit... We could swing the wage budget around. It would probably mud the plans we have to strengthen the rest of our team, but it would have an impact. He'd probably want to come and be a star player, obviously, but... He's actually got more cons than some of the other guys do, but he looks good. He looks quite good. Because I want the age profile to be right as well. We just looked at Dornier, didn't we? So this is how this whole started. So I need them to kind of be able to do a job defensively as well. It's good. I mean, he's not awful for a cheap local. For a touch of potential. Not good in big matches. That might stuff him up, actually. That's probably why he's at Malaga. Okay, that might have been a bad idea. What we might do here is actually do a bit of this. get a couple of requirements because we are still in a World Cup, so we've got plenty of time to sort this out actually. Says the guys just spent the last however long it has been figuring out things, but let's go for a bunch of this and then see what pops up here. But they just want a bit too much, those other guys. Let's do that and see what pops up. We'll start going forward. Edwards, that's a staff member. Shaun, don't get too excited. Recruitment analyst. Take that and you come. Some board things as well. Would like this new season to tick over eventually too, because I can actually sort out the friendlies. Not super stoked about the whole trip to Poland, but apparently that's a thing. We've got a couple of these probably coming in now too. Oh, holy yes, we definitely need to sort this out then. Might have some sneaky good players coming through here. Or not. It's looking like not at the moment. A left winger more than a right winger, annoyingly. I mean, Oscar Bob? He's 30. That's not the right move for where we are. We want the guy to come through and actually be a long-term option and behind. Garcia. Oh, wait, hold on. What have I done there? No, you can get off the list. I mean, he's expensive and not with a lot of potential, honestly, so that's probably not a great move for the American guy. Even though those are in the country, yeah, Movombo would be good, but that's... Yeah, they want a lot of money. It keeps coming up, though, that's the problem. And he is good, and he would be the upgrade I'm looking for. Let's see if they actually work with us a bit here. Now, if we do this sort of stuff. Oh, right. Let's... Yeah, we'll do that. Jeepers, you could have just done that from the start, guys. Freaking heck. Okay, maybe we'll just get him a Vamba after all that. Jeez, guys. Right. Accepted. Phillips. That's a staff member. Shaun, don't get excited. Yep, recruitment house, and you come right. He wants to start. You would actually start over Garcia, which would upset him all sorts, but yeah. Yeah, let's... I mean, how about we do this with this? I'd like to do that. Okay, he wants to be... You know what? Probably going to be able to get away with that. So you know what? Let's do that. Because you probably... Oh, we want... That's a quite big wage, but he's replacing Anthony, so... You know, apples. Right, yeah, we'll get rid of that. 140 is not too bad for a release clause. For a guy we're spending 50 million on. We'll try and get that down a bit. And we'll try and do this maybe just to sweeten the deal. A bit of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get down to 100? How about that? $105. We're getting close. We've got him. Okay, that's good. It's cheaper than what we've got at the club currently. And he won't mind being not always starting. So that's probably going to just completely undo what we've just done for transfer room in. Which hasn't started working yet. It's okay. Right, Mavambo should be coming in. It's the player I wanted. It just took a wee while to get there, that's all. Geez, the board, up the board. I've just improved a bunch of stuff for the youth. That's good. Maybe not one, the improved facilities. The fact that they've responded and nothing else is a bit interesting. Rivera. Anyway. Yep, you'll be fine, mate. That's fine. That is fine. Unable. And we can't. Okay, you know what? You've done the other stuff, so we'll take that. So the facility's not, but the budgets have been. Oh, you knob. Oh, okay. Okay, so I thought he was leaving. Someone take him, please. He's very average. No one else wants Anthony for some reason. Rivera. I think that's an improvement, so we'll accept that one. How is the transfer activity thing going? No one came in for Ortiz at 6.5, which is disappointing. What if we do 6.25? How about that? Can we milk this anymore? Oh, no, it's the same. Okay. Never mind. Anyone want to go 700 for him? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Give me more money. Help pay for the new right winger. Anthony, does someone want to pay more than 2 million, please? 2.1. This is probably not even worth the hassle, this, but anyway. And who else? There was, yeah, that's about it, isn't it? No, nothing's popping up, so that, yeah. It's a shame. All right. But we've got the guy that we want to go after anyway. I mean, just, yeah. Monaco were being real weirdos about that for a while. He's starting to miss home. I mean, yeah. This suits quite well, mate, because you're under bid. So yeah, okay. So Anthony's, I mean, he was already, anyway, Anthony's going. The goat is going because he doesn't want to be here anymore. He's homesick, hence why he wants to move to Saudi Arabia, because that's close to Brazil. Don't question the logic. FM things. Okay, Spain have just scraped past the USA. So that means Pepe's going to be back soon, and hopefully we can get rid of him, because there'll be some big money that we get in then. Right, you can go away from the shortlist because you're not very good. The rest of these players are okay. Yeah, so Dortmund are going after the 10 DM, which is Yeah, but don't mind that. Briefly looking at left wing, but we got Aguilera instead. Oh, yeah, he works hard. So someone buy him, please. Because I can't want to get rid of Ricardo. He's on too big a wage. Someone saw how good he was at the World Cup, surely. No, come on. He's on 150k a week. I can't. And I can keep him, but I don't want to keep him. Someone, please, just take him. Someone take Ricardo. I've replaced him already. We don't need him anymore. Sorry, just quick look at Molina there, because I was going to go after a left back, but then the Anthony stuff happened and that changed everything. Also, I'll do a quick World Cup check shortly too, see how the mighty New Zealand got on, if they survived Argentina and made their way through the knockouts off the back of their huge win over Mali, I want to say that it was. So we've got orange tonight, aren't we? Are we able to? Am I going to be able to fix that or not really? Let's just see. Minus camera hub. Is that better, or is that going to make it quite dark? It's a bit better at the moment, right? No, don't close the stream, Shaun. Close that one. There we go. Right. Right. Yeah, I've praised him, so hopefully people want to buy him off me. Okay, you can get off that shortlist. Cool. Right, let's do a quick save. Yeah, an hour, that's a dangerous amount of time. And check the World Cup, because that did crash once before when the Women's World Cup was on, when we tried to check things. Hey, how you doing? Call me Germany. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you, Germany? I'm going well. Just doing a transfer window here for Real Betis, going to our first full season in charge. That's what's going on. Right, World Cup. That's what I was going to do. So, see how things are going there. Did New Zealand get out of the group? It does not look like it. Do people come here often? Yeah, we have a decent little viewership usually. So second round. Colombia got past Jamaica. Senegal got past Gambia. Ivory Coast past Australia. Egypt knocked out France. Upset. England past Brazil. Extra time. Italy past Ukraine. Italy got to World Cup. I suppose it's a surprise. Poland knocked out by Greece. South Korea destroyed Uruguay. Netherlands. How did Malaysia get through? Netherlands thumped them. Spain, USA, we saw that. Portugal just got past Ireland. Argentina just past Norway. Turkey past Venezuela. Extra time. Still got Sweden, Ghana, Japan, Slovakia, Algeria, Burkina Faso, which is some sort of matchup. Do you think... honestly, we did quite a bit yesterday. So we're just currently got a replacement about to come in because Anthony's leaving. 34-year-old Anthony. So, you know, we are like, 2034 in game. So, you know, we're a wee way in the future. Yeah, so New Zealand got done by the goal differential. The -6, that, yeah. I could see that coming, unfortunately. So that's a shame. Was 3 points even enough? Not sure it was. No, I think most teams needed 4, didn't they? Oh, Brazil got through on 3. They were very average, weren't they? 3 draws and a loss to England. Yeah. Fair play to the Gambia and Malaysia, though. They've done quite well to get out of their groups. But yeah, that's how the World Cup's going. But I'm going to get this next transfer done. And just a little bit of extra squad depth. Probably left back. Because we've got a backup, but he's only 15 years old. Good potential, but we probably want to be giving him under 19 game time. Or a loan, maybe. As Ortiz is going right. So he's off. That's not quite 6 million for us because percentage of transfer revenue, but he is going because he is not very good and was not at the club last year. Finn Darman for goalkeeper. Okay, I'll look at that. Please go. Thank you. Right, we'll try and get rid of him too. And yeah, right. So, I quietly rate the last name. No, sorry. Finn Darman. How's he looking? Where is he? Did he not sneak into my database? Don't know if he's in my game. Do a Google. I've got the name randomly wrong. Yeah, no, he's real. Okay, how is he not in my game? It's not a weird German thing where the names are not the right names, is it? Not sure why he's not popped up there. Okay, Karabashvili. Okay, we'll get onto that shortly. We'll just burn through this bit here because this. Skip past all these emails. Okay, it's fine. Oliveira, who are you? You're. Yeah, you'll be fine if you go. What's the wage? Not great. Let's try and get more out of these guys, hopefully. All right, let's try and get. Oh, give me 50 if you play him. No, okay. Well, if you're not giving me wages, you go and do one, Wanderers. And yeah, I don't really want to sell them. Right, is it Karabashvili? There is, or Newcastle. Looks all right. Let's scout him. Fair play. Good call. Good call. Okay, all that wage could be a problem though. Got salary cap in LaLiga, so that's the only issue. But yeah, he could be fun. Was he? Yeah, did come through Georgia first. Okay, so he's at Newcastle since 28-29, doing pretty well for them as a bit of a squad player himself. So interesting. Only 25. We'll get a scout onto him anyway. Oh, okay. Interesting. Rejected Brighton to join Istanbul Başakşehir. It's an interesting move. You think Brighton would be a place you'd go to as a young footballer, but fair play. He's getting more game time. I suppose it makes sense. So just waiting for some stuff to go through. Okay, our reputation is somehow still worldwide. After a 6th place finish in La Liga. Don't quite know how that works, but sure. I actually thought that might go down, hence why quite early transfer business. Oh, okay, that is a little bit weird. Okay, no one wants to get him, do they? That's annoying because he turned down South Sunderland earlier in the window. Did Pepe for us? That would have been quite handy. Ooh. That's our boy. Spurs are after him. That's our former boy from well, we sold him to Urawa. But that's our former guy that we had briefly back at Tokyo. Couple of big players getting signed out of Japan there. But if Spurs do sign a couple of Japanese players every window. Did they rehire Ange or something? I'm trying to figure out why they're doing that still. Oh God, and Anthony, you've done it too. Oh dear. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it will be. Of course, German talent's good. Geez, you guys won World Cups. So Anthony's rejected the Saudi team, which is just weird because he complained about being homesick and wanting to leave the club. So that makes no sense. Okay, yeah, that's going to make things interesting. For this whole plan we had to replace him. We'll figure something out. Okay, we've got a testimonial. Okay, our friendlies have been scheduled. We might have to play with that shortly. We'll get money, which is nice, right? Oh, you used to be a scout. Oh, cool. Very handy. Right, Anthony, what'd you do that for? You've requested to be transfer listed, so, you know. Why'd you turn down a deal? Let's try and get you out the door. As much as you're a legend. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, so that's a bit different. So he's now no longer under 19 in European. Why? He's 18 and he's Spanish. How does that work? Anyway. Okay, so I've sorted out some friendlies for me. Actually, I don't want them to do that for me. And we get the TV rights, which helps our budget out nicely. So, yeah, let's just continue. I think. Actually, who was the player? Yeah, I know about Evan Ferguson. He's probably a bit old one. We've already got enough strikers. To be fair, I think we're good in that area. I'm trying to sign some younger people here to fit the club vision. But I'll look at that guy, centre back. That be the one. Attribute-wise looks quite good, but star rating-wise looks a bit average for LaLiga, if that's the one. Which it probably is at this point of the save, 29. Anyway, let's sort out some friendlies, Shaun, because you've got 4 and you might need more. So, Basel, Alosa, yeah, we can fit a few more in here, can't we? So, yeah. So we've got 17th, 22nd. I don't mind one every 5 days-ish, so 27th. I don't really care who we're playing in them. the 1st to the 6th and the 12th. That'll work nicely. Okay, let's go for that sounds like a decent, semi-decent team. Right, a couple extra friendlies just to get the rotations and the first team enough fitness. Okay, so just thinking out loud, we're gonna, oh, what's happening here? Okay, you can go. Cool, that's a deal done. Rivera is gone. And why is there interest in him? There is. Oh, will someone bid them, please? Yes, go, yes, get him. He's so bad. Now you. I mean, no, because you're really bad. Why would I offer you a new contract? No. Okay, please, someone sign him. Because he is very bad. Jacobo Ramon Jesus Rodriguez. We keep doing this here a while. Jacobo Ramon. Spurs 22. Yeah. Actually, I saw him. Yeah, I saw him before when we first got here. It's okay. We're at a decent level here. That's the problem. It's hard to find good players. Como. Scout him. Get on the older side though. Going after new gens mostly now at this point in the save. Just because of the year we're in. Right, here's the big deal. So Mavumba will come in for Anthony, who was supposed to be leaving and didn't. But we can afford it, so you know what? Let's do it. Josie Mavumba. Oh, wage rises. I should have thought about that maybe. It'll be fine. He's good. He'll be going on the bench behind. And we've bought a player for 50 or more. That's our biggest transfer so far. So there we go. Adrian Lardo. Oh, okay. I'll look shortly. So let's figure this out now. So Mavumba comes in as a wide forward out right. Boom far. Oh geez. Sure, we'll do that. And now, so he'll come in. I probably means I get rid of you know who. Yeah, I think these two I'd like to get rid of. It might really upset dynamics, but I would like to get rid of them. Yeah, so Mavumba has to come in. And that's our full squad. We're well under the salary cap. It just depends what we do with some of the other guys. But for now, that'll do, I think. But he's a good player, Mavumba, so we've got him in for 50, 45 up front, out of Monaco. So we'll take that. If I could do just one more thing, have a look at what I've got as a backup left back option shortly, but we will have to start getting rid of players then, and that's kind of where we're struggling, unfortunately. We could loan out those guys if possible as well. We might start do a bit of that actually with those guys, but we'll get him on the bench instead of Anthony. And then we're in a good spot with that team. And if I go the rotation, we'll put him into that one because it's going to be handy. We'll get the right left back in there for the moment. And boom, far, that'll work nicely. So let's save that as well. We do have this left back who's got good potential. He probably needs more game time in a younger team. But the youngsters have good potential now. It's a nice team. We're in a good spot. Yeah, I just need to try and get out of that team some of those older guys who, for whatever reason, no one is wanting to come in for. Let's try and get him away a bit more, as well as maybe Pepe. Still no one. Come on. Someone take him. Turkish teams, that's, yeah, we've got decent scouts in this. We should be pretty good. As Spain just squeezed past the Netherlands. That would be round of 16 now, I think. Yeah, must be. Oh, right. Oh, see, this is the thing. Not give us money. Like, at least give us some money, guys. Jeepers. Yeah, well, it's not much point then. Right. Offers. Reject. Oh, that's, well, don't show me that one, game. We'll accept that one and then offer them out for more. That's probably going to work here. Hopefully get a bit of a war going on, like we did for some other players yesterday. So we've got 10 million, a lot of wage left over though. All right, who are these people? Spell it right, Shaun. Okay. I'll scout him, but I think he's not good enough, to be blunt. And where's it? Fulham, not for sale. And 31. Yeah, we're on the older side there, aren't we? Now, so what have we got? We got. Well, I still would like to maybe sneak a left back, but I was hoping we'd get the 31 for Pepe. So that could kind of mud us there. Who do I have on my extra short list here for a left back? It was like a Lenilson I was looking at, if we can find him. Who is loan listed, sir? Maybe absolute physical beast. Just how are we looking like registration wise for foreigners is probably the thing. Not Europa League yet. We've got 3 out of 3. Who are the 3 out of 3? Who's counting as the 3 out of 3? Aguilera, Molina. Who was the other one? I do wish that actually tell me a bit easier. Bowen's not registered, so it can't be him. Oh, Hazelwood. Oh, we can get rid of Hazelwood easy enough. So we can fix that in quite easily, so that's okay. João Martinez. Okay, but if we can do a sneaky... How much would they actually want for this guy? Because he does look quite handy as a future option, can develop him behind what we've got there currently at the moment. And we could afford it, so... albeit with installments. Let's try and get this down to like 8 with a couple of, maybe we'll try that and see. Get rid of that. Otherwise though, oh, that, okay, might have gone a bit high there. Oh well, that'll, whoops. Anyway, probably should have done 5 instead of 7.5. What was I thinking there? Oh well, Will Nielsen, hopefully he'll come in now. That will sort us out and we can just get rid of some of these other guys and then we'll be sweet as. Okay, he's definitely not good enough. Universitario, that's a wild one. It's not this one, is it? Anyway, they're both pretty rubbish. And okay, oh yeah. Yeah, not good enough for what we need. Can tell that by the attributes. He probably will be, he's at Dortmund, but on the older side, it'd be good enough. Actually, I don't know. Good player for Uzbekistan. Right. Oh yes. Accept that one. Right. Let's sort this out to get some more money in. Offer you back out for 600. And Portal, right. Probably works like that. You're going to be a squad player anyway, so let's remove that. 2 years regular starter, I could see that for you. I'd like to remove it. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, yeah, but we don't have the money, so this is what it is. But he looks good. I'll give you that. Try and get this down a bit. I mean, what we're spending 15 mil on him. Try and get up to 80 maybe. Assist and a goal bonus. Karabashvili, he'll be quite old now, won't he? I'll check, but oh, he wants quite a bit. Okay, let's 65. Come on. Okay, we can make that work. Come on. Yeah, he's caved. Okay, that's our backup left back, who's a bit better than what I've got currently in the 15-year-old. So that should help. And that should be close to all we need. Just see what we can get for these other players. Oopsie, I was going to check stuff then, wasn't I? Right, what's the pay? Yeah, how much though? How about 80? Cool. Yes, great. We'll do that to get rid of you. Oh wait, oh, well, hold on. That was a waste of time then, wasn't it? Must have been close to signing that deal. So now, keep offering them out. Let's try and maybe do this a bit. Get a bit more active on that one. Right. Karabashvili. Price was the issue, and the wage. We've got salary cap here. That's going to be an issue. Unless they were going to give them for free. Yeah, cheaper, more potential. I think I like the PSG guy a bit more. Okay, well, in that case, let's sort this out first before we do the thing. Tick, tick, happy days. Lots of interest in this guy for some reason. Okay, this time. Cool, and I mean, cool. Okay, so hopefully he's going to be going. Now we've sorted that out. Collins to Man City is a weird ass deal. Right, it must be under 19s something. Oh man, that is a slightly weird deal. I suppose it's homegrown nation, but still. But just as we sort out the payoff, we get that, so we keep going for this, but more money, so that's good. As long as he accepts the deals. Right, see, no, we don't need to do that now because we keep getting this. Getting a good little bidding war going for this guy. So that's nice. Okay, back to this. Cool, right. If someone puts a bid in again for him now, oh, seriously? Game, why do you keep doing that to me? Teasing me and then someone else puts a bid in for him. Ay, okay. It's getting up quite well for his level. It's getting up nicely though. But wait till he's actually about to sign for a club before we do the payout stuff. Well, not yet then. Jeepers, it's happening again. Yep, tick, cross. Just keep getting money for this guy. Okay. Is it actually going to be worthwhile this time? Is it actually going fully through, or is a club now going to come in and just make this all a waste of time? Let's see. Whoop, that might have been his limit. Okay. No, oh jeez, FM. This is getting a touch tiresome. Also, Anthony, you wanted to leave the club as well. We can offer you out a bit more. Well, someone take him. He wants to leave. And where are we with this? Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Bartel did go to Stuttgart. A little bit of a shame, but it's okay. We've got other areas we need to worry about. So yeah, that's not going through now because we've keep getting money for this guy. Now up to $1 million. Surely no one's going to pay $1 million for him. Okay. Okay, so back to this situation. I feel like I've done this about 5 times now. Let's see if someone else comes in. Yep. Oh, game, go for like an extra 10 minutes. So I don't have to keep doing that. All right, we'll start going up a bit more now. It's good money for him because he's not good. And they're still coming in. It's okay, sure. Wow, they are still okay. These two clubs really do want him, don't they? Okay. Back we go. Yep, that seems like a good amount. No doubt to be followed up by a bid, because it's just what's been happening the last 10 times we've continued the game, it feels like. No. Okay. Might have hit the limit, just over $1 million. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Someone please get him off me. So annoying with deals for both Pepe and Anthony, but they've just been too greedy. All right, this could be interesting. 120. What's his wage? 150k. So it's not that great, is it? No. Okay. Just you're in the Premier League for them. You got money. Don't pretend you don't. Don't pretend you don't. Oh, good mate. Right. Well, Nielsen, and here comes. That'll be our last one, unless we can get the Pepe deal done, because that gives us a fair chunk of money. But that's gonna do most of our budget. In comes Nielsen at left back. So that's gonna put us in a pretty good spot. Just get a touch more depth there as we start to burn through the friendlies in a couple of days' time. Oh, Barcelona's a friendly. Didn't actually see it. We had to start the season in the Liga. Kind of skip past that. Argentina, Spain in the quarters. The World Cup. It'll be interesting to see because we were predicted to be the 4th best team last year. Going to be interesting to see how it goes this time around. So, okay, not as much potential as I thought you had there, which is a shame. Do that. Let's get rid of the young. Well, I don't know why he's really in the squad, so we'll get rid of him. Yeah, that's fine. So Where is our mate? There he is. And Boomfa. That is the squad. At least at the moment, anyway. Yeah, I would like to get rid of Anthony and Pepe. But yeah, I mean, if that's the case, we probably can get rid of a Molina and bring in a Roberto instead. Probably balances us out a bit more. Just an extra centre back option. So we might do that, but pretty happy. Oh, I need a Boubacar. Sorry, Roberto. I need it because I forgot that he, for some reason, doesn't count as being a local under 19 player, even though he's local under 19. So we'll do that. Happy days. Right, so he'll go on the bench as our wing back out left. Give us a wage. Seriously, just give me even 80%. No. Yep, that's getting annoying. Okay, so where's our new guy, Lenelson? So he'll go where Guilherme's. So that's our best team now, and let's just sort the backup teams, especially for these friendlies. Boomfa, there we go. Right. I think we're quite nice now. If I have a look at the LaLiga season, probably still about 4th year. Won't make too much difference there, but we should be moving up, hopefully. Jeepers, we've spent a bit, haven't we? 176 million. Oh, we've sold a bit as well, but we have been busy. Should really be in a Champions League spot come the end of the season. Because apparently Alphonso Davies is available for about the same price. That's annoying. So probably didn't want to come here. We'll say that's why. But right, while we're in this situation, we can just remove all these. No offers. Come on, someone. No, no one wants Anthony. Okay. It's going to get frustrating. Because he could have left just like Pepe and he turned a deal down. Probably wages, but still. Oh, we want to keep you. Right, let's do that. Okay. Real Madrid poaching, as per usual. They actually would have given us money, so not as per usual. Usually let's wait for a contract to expire. Aguilera, lovely. Doing work at the World Cup. Good to see. Did they knock Spain out? They did. Okay, so Aguilera is still there. The genie in a bottle. Don't think we had any Spain players in the actual squad, so it's probably in a weird way worse for us that Argentina are still there. Because he might be a bit tired, our new left wing signing. His first goal for Argentina too. Top stuff, one of our new signings. Okay, we might start to get to this intermediaries maybe. Give him the praise. So 10 went to Dortmund. That seems like a sensible sign from them because we looked at him but thought Aguilera was better at a cheaper cost. So if I just try and sort out this man. I think we did, didn't we? Game. Okay, that's worked well. That screen works, doesn't it? But hopefully now we've got the tactic that actually works, unlike last year when we started coming here, we were signing people for a tactic that didn't actually work that well in the Liga as it turned out. Now we've got a tactic that works a bit better. Oh, that's... Oh! It's better. It's better. Don't get too greedy, Shaun. Do 40s. We'll see. There we go. We might just take that just to get him off the books and free up some space. So Pepe might be on the way on a loan. We'll take that. That'll do. Just get that wage off our books a bit. We've got enough depth at striker. We should be fine without Ricardo Pepe. Stretching. All right. Should really check this team too. Might still have a couple of players away. Well, Santos will be back because Brazil went out early in that World Cup. Not super surprising if he was the goalkeeper, but yeah. We're definitely not going to have the left winger. So you can pick that. Here we go. So the players are back. Really? Oh, now they're all coming in. Give me 60s and you can have them. No, jeez, come on, you're in France. The Mexican teams can pay more than you guys. So what's happening there? That I thought that was a different Isaac. But oh no, we've got the rotation team, sure. We go best. Yeah, we still can't use Aguilera. So Gomez out left. Anthony can do a job out there. So I suppose for the moment, he is handy-ish. Wait, that's a winger on that side, Shaun. Right, there we go. Now, Bowen, he's still here. He's only okay. His homegrown club. No, okay. Just checking that one. Get a bit more money that way, maybe. And O'Hara is off to Tottenham, the poor lad. Left a team that was winning trophies, went to the one that wasn't, and now he's going to another one that doesn't do it very often. Outside of Europa League. Oh, draw? Ugh, that's not a great start, guys. What was this match report? We don't play very well on the road, but it's a friendly. Don't tell me to spend another 170 odd million and the tactic still doesn't work properly. There's a bunch of scouting comes through. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointing first up display. It is what it is, though. There's a lot of people here still getting technically familiar, though. For some reason, like Garcia was here last season, so why is he not used to what we're doing? Anyway. So only practice. We'll get there in time for the season to start. Casual trip to Hoffenheim in there as well. And the friendlies. Have they scheduled more friendlies around mine? They have too. What are they doing? Yeah, no, let's cancel that one. Yeah. Right, well, where's the staff responsibilities? Because clearly they're doing that stuff that I should be doing. Where would that be? Tactics? No. Okay, where are we? Friendlies, that's for that team, that team, that team. So what is the team I'm in charge of? I don't get it. Anyway. Keep on top of it. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. Don't need that extra friendly in there. We'll try and keep Vastiv. Thank you very much. Okay, deal done. Lovely. 1.4 million. We'll take that all day long, even if we don't get a little bit of it, because he's not very great. So we'll get him out the door. Perez Fernandez. And we kept the scout away from Real Madrid, so we like that as well. Stop work. Rain? Maybe. Okay. Sorry, just the phone telling me it's rain. Which didn't seem very likely. So we've got Basel up next. We probably will do the rotation here. So let's go with that. Where Anthony can sit on the bench. And of the rest, let's chuck William on there as well as... we'll see what Bowen can do maybe. And someone like a youngster in Hibbert is probably not a bad idea. Actually, Roberto's good versatility. Let's chuck him in there. Yeah, we're on positive. Okay. Got the 6 friendlies, 2 free for each team. They make tons of subs, so they'll all get fit. Hopefully be in a good spot by the time we play whatever our first game is. I'm not exactly sure what's up with Europa League qualifying, honestly. We're supposed to be in there, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had to play a one qualification tie. Finishing 6th. I think we might not get in there automatically. How we doing, Richard? You doing well? I haven't updated last season yet. We came 6th, so we're in the Europa League. just finishing off the transfer window and getting into our friendlies. It's a bit of a longer one, being a World Cup off season. Right, let's see. Okay, that's always wrong. They might have got knocked out the Argentina. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you're not worth that much. Oh, I don't get that much up front, and we need the money up front, I think, here. Just in terms of, yeah, we'd want to get him in probably if we're doing something. He's actually more of a centre back, isn't he? But still. There's not a lot of great options out there, but it'd probably be a good one. So we need like 30 million and percentage of revenue retained. So I don't think it's going to work. So he's incredibly interested. I need to try and tell him that we can't accept that deal, even though it's actually really good. They need more up front, because it's not a bad deal. It's just the, yeah, I'm going to reject that, but it could get interesting. Cool, that's fine. Corin, not Karen, off to our alley. So we've got Basel up next. We're probably going to have an inbox item shortly, I suspect. From Melina. Why don't you let me leave? I want the Saudi money. And they need to give us more money if you do want to leave. You've got a release clause. So deal with it, bro. Because we've still only got, I think it's 65% of transfer revenue retained now, but that still isn't that much. We got all of it. Be fine. Beaver hasn't actually cried about it, so it's okay too. At least yet. Now, is our guy back from the World Cup? No, he's still there. So Argentina are going on a deep run there. We'll give a few of the fringy players a run here. But it's interesting to see we are just a little bit struggling in the away games, it feels like, with this tactic. Albeit it's hard to judge in friendlies, isn't it? Especially with a bunch of new players coming in. See how we go at the start of the season. Maybe we need to do some slight different things. We're on the road with it. Works an absolute treat at home. On the road, for whatever reason, might not be the go. Right, let's get the morale up nice and high early in the season as well. Good start to you, Nielsen. Avasi of all. So we got you, Pepe. So the guys who want to leave the club but also turn down contracts to leave the club are all training badly. Makes sense. Joe Bowen, I'm on the fence about you. If you weren't homegrown club, you'd probably be on the list, but It might be handy. I'm just waiting to see what's going to be the situation in Europa League registration, but I think we're well set up there. And the old trader's gone to Spurs, I hear. Poor from him. Okay, so what we got here? These guys. Not a lot relating to us. Yeah, why we're still scouting him. Alright, where are the guys that we actually want to get rid of here? Because like they're worth a bit of money. If we could get rid of them, that would be quite handy. Anthony, seeing as you want to actually go. No one. Oh, come on. Someone. Pepe might be going on loan, to be fair, so that's not so bad. Ooh, that's slightly tempting now, actually. Actually, no, Shaun, don't. Registration, European registration. Don't get your head turned. Another, geez, we are not good on the road with this tactic, are we? Okay, we're still figuring things out. That's the match report. Like, play should have really won that. The XG isn't great, but anyway, we're still getting minutes into people and some youngsters playing out there, so I suppose we'll take that, but not super encouraging start to the preseason. But hard to beat, I suppose. It's better than losing. Got a couple of home games coming up soon. We'll probably start putting teams away there, hopefully. And also the assistant's probably doing some dumb subs, so could be worse, could be losing. Now, who could use some game time here? You could, probably. You could. There's all these guys in deep reds. Not you, because you're just bad. Boomfa. There we go. Right. Okay, Pepe going. This actually helps because that wage is very big. So he is off and gone on a loan to Mexico. So we'll get that one done. A little bit of a strange one, but it'll do. Doesn't completely get rid of his wage, but salary cap wise, certainly does. So he is off at Tigres, which means we can do registration things around that because not this competition. Yeah, we've got a spot now, which is good because I wanted to get Roberto in. So happy days there. Okay, he's gone to Man City. That's fine. I think we're pretty close to done in the transfer window. I like our squad. Just a little bit of figuring out what's going to work with them. It's a lot of new signings, but we're doing it based around a 4-3-3 of some kind. The control position got us moving up that table nicely late last season, so hopefully it's going to do the same this time around. And CISO's now transfer listed. Getting on a bit in this save though. Poor old Anthony. Oh, why do they keep scheduling friendlies? Can't find the thing to turn that off because my assistants are doing it, even though I don't want them to. See, we're playing mines now when we shouldn't be. He's not that great actually these days in CISO. Don't think there's a lot here that's going to worry us too much. Let's just boom through this. I can sort that on the scouting page later. I mean, under 19s are playing well, so that's good. Molina hat-trick. Oh, yikes. Doesn't want to go to Man City. Okay. Well, in that case, we just reject. He's got a mental, 152 million release clause. We'll just reject that then. It's not even that much up front, so we'll keep Vasev, but that's a bit of a heart flutter when it comes from Man City, because you'd usually suspect that he'd want to go there. Tell you what, the wage budget is mega left over. We can actually have a play with this, can't we? Yeah, we've got a lot left over there. Do that and still there's a little bit there now. Don't know what we'd do if only that much, but interesting anyway. But I need to sort out the friendly situation. I might wait a little bit longer, so hopefully they can't schedule anything else in there like they've continued to try and do. Because I couldn't find that on the responsibilities before, so I don't really have to try and go super deep in there. So we're going to go stronger for this. Aguilera back from the World Cup. So Argentina, I'm going to guess, didn't win it, but is quite cooked. So Anthony can keep being a left winger for the moment. Get some of these youngsters on the bench that we want to use. Happy days. Yeah, should be a good team. I was going to do something there. I was going to do a quick World Cup check. That's what I was going to do. Is it finished? What's going on at the World Cup? We're in late July. Surely it's close to being wrapped up. What a final. Ivory Coast beat Greece on penalties. Jeez, what's happened here? Okay. Argentina came third against Turkey in a penalty shootout. 3-0. What is up with this Ivory Coast team? Players. Where's the players? Okay, that's annoyingly weird. Anyway, so what I'm going to call it is here. England got knocked out by the Ivory Coast. Argentina got past Spain. We saw that. Greece got past Italy. Turkey thumped Algeria. In round of 16, England thumped Senegal. Ivory Coast past Colombia. Egypt got done by Italy. Greece got past South Korea. Argentina beat Portugal. Spain past Netherlands, pens. Algeria past Ghana, pens. And Turkey. Turkey were looking quite good, actually, weren't they? Up until the penalty shootout lost to Greece. They might be a bit unlucky there. They might have actually won that whole thing. But no, Ivory Coast, World Cup champions 2034. An African nation. a little bit wild. That team that New Zealand have beaten IRL, so we'll take that. That is a blowout. Okay, so next friendly against a bunch of local farmers, so we should be pretty good here. If we don't farm them, I'll be disappointed. We've been taking on some decent teams in our Poland training camp, because apparently that's where you go when you're a Spanish team, to Poland. I think we're pretty sweet with a lot of this stuff. Yeah, release clause. If you pay the release clause, you can have him because it's like 100 million. And he's not worth that much. But I could actually do some damage with that. Rivas is now homegrown club. And 4-0, a bit better. We're not bettering teams though, are we? One Rivas, is he decent? No, no. So that's actually not as useful as I thought it was. Better, yeah, that's quite good. Okay, that's more like it. Albeit, didn't take on much. I'm actually wondering if we don't get the technical advice emails before these games. Maybe we should be doing a little bit more sort of, I'm not sure if we're playing through the press or bypassing it. We should really be playing through it in pre-season. If we're not already. Right. Who needs a bit of game time? You'll get a run soon, Gallardi. Gonzalez, you're there. No, okay, everyone's pretty good. Forest now after, okay, there's going to be a bit of interest in Varsiev, isn't there? Team instructions. Well, we are playing through the press, okay. It should be balanced maybe in pre-season. Anyway, our players are getting some good fitness up, which is the main thing. What's coming through now? Yeah, I mean, if you pay 180, fair play. Forest, don't think you got that much. Oh, Arsenal after Costa in goal. 42 million for the 34-year-old. That is silly money for that age. Silly, silly money. Does make you wonder what's happening to David Raya. Okay, what's happening here? Anything worth noting? Not a heap. It's another away trip up next to Alosa. Yeah, we'll get rid of that mines friendly a bit closer to when it pops up because I don't want to have a trip to Germany that we don't need. Vasiv not training well. Is he a bit grumpy about that whole Man City thing, maybe? So both our strikers, okay. And the goalie, that's not great, is it? Come on, Santos. Bit of morale manager, as per usual. Get the players on our side early in the season this time. What was the time? We're going to sneak one in tonight. Can't even see what our first game is because they keep scheduling these freaking friendlies out of nowhere. Geez, Arsenal are going a bit hard off the back of the World Cup here. On some slightly aging players. They got Elise, of course, before the World Cup, though, so they've done a little bit of damage. Cost of a 42.5. I think Elise was 44.5. It's now they must have a fair bit of money saved up. Or it just took a while for the Premier League money to come through compared to when we got ours. Okay, nothing about our players there, so I think we can skip through this pretty quickly. Nothing yet about Vasiev. Yeah, the stats from the young teams are good. So maybe it's just our assistant manager being a bit useless sometimes when we're playing some of these friendlies. Formerly at Man United, so it would make sense that he's not very good at his job. Okay, the pitch size. Right, is this what's letting us down? What is it currently? 105 by 68. That is... Yeah, what's the minimum? Oh, wait. No, I don't want to... I don't know if it makes much difference, but that... What? Usually there's a confirm button there. No, okay, we're not going back 5 minutes. Just ignore it. Oh, they're going after Man United, going after him. He did look quite good. That's, apart from the jumping reach, he did look like quite a good one. But is what it is. Don't have the budget. Yeah. We were quite good at home last year. I hope that's not going to come back and bite me. Changing the pitch size. By accident. Frickin' FM. There was definitely a confirm button on that though in previous FMs. Instead of just clicking it going, locked in. Yeah, Arsenal going quite big. Not that we have to worry about them. They're surely Champions League, not Europa League. Okay, Gwilym Professional, lovely. You can get off the shortlist. Furuku. Right, strong favourites as you'd expect. Did I change the team? Bit early to do that yet. So I think from memory our first game's the 12th of August. Or is that the Barcelona friendly? It might be the Barca. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of that Mines game. It's the testimonial / friendly we've got there. So it must be a week later. So still a wee way away. We're going to get there tonight. We've got a half hour left. We'll see. I'll be able to crack into gameplay. Start of on Saturday will be. On Saturday stream. Okay, now we do want to change the team because we're on game day. So, burn through a lot of scouting by the looks of it. Pussich, sure. Right. We should check this sort of stuff. Sure, and sure. Yeah, probably not bad for a centre back, and yeah, sure. So we'll just do those. Bit of training changes. Burn through this. Oh, the player at the start was quite handy. Spanish, Funes. Absolutely burn through all those items. Finances have gone back in the mud a little bit because money. Spendies. Yeah, we're in a good spot. So let's go with a backup team this time. Might chuck Aguilera in there, maybe. Although he's actually quite fit, isn't he? We don't need to do that. But Hubert, I mean, we should probably just chuck the guys who need game time on the bench, which I suppose the goalkeeper. And Molina, we'll chuck William. He needs it more than some of those other ones. But Hibbert and Roberto. Building up quite nicely. So they're all coming up well. So they're getting into peak condition pre-start of the season now. The one thing I want to do is cancel the Mines game. And we've got Hihon up first. It's not till the 20th. Jeepers, okay, yeah. Unless some Europa League comes up before then. But yeah, we don't need to fly to Germany a week before the season starts. Unless it's for, you know, an actual Europa League game. If we do need to do qualifying. Stroll 4-0, right, we're getting there now, although I'd like to be beating some of these teams a bit better. I quite liked our old tactic, but it just did not work here compared to what we were doing at Tokyo. But that's a pretty dominant performance, but you kind of expect it given who we were playing. Although with a rotation, that might not be the worst thing. So 2 more friendlies until we kick off against Hihon. Which I don't know if we'll get to today, but we'll get on the verge of it anyway. So we should be back on Saturday with a lot of LaLiga Europa action. And maybe a cheeky bit of Copa del Rey too. Don't know exactly when that starts because we weren't here at the start of last season. So yeah, we'll figure out this year. Okay, sorry, just a couple of familiar names there from back at Tokyo. Jeez, they are really keeping our scout reports updated. So we'll go with the best team for this. We'll get Aguilera, and yeah, he's actually quite familiar with what we do. It's just Luray at the moment. Is he doing? Yep, he should be. Okay, interesting. I mean, yeah, he's not actually registered this year, so we'll change that bench a little bit. But they're all coming along nicely except for the Ray, which is interesting. One of our bigger purchases. And we spent the most on the guy who's actually on the bench, which is a little bit awkward, but Fort Anthony was leaving. He wants to leave, just no one wants to take him off me. 120k a week he's on would actually be quite handy to get off our wage budget too. It's probably a decent chunk of extra money that goes in the transfer budget plus the sale. Right, Ondo injured. Oh, okay, that's not great. Okay, so Ondo's out for the start of the season. It's our backup, so it's not the end of the world. Who would go in there? We need to probably do a call up here. Yeah, who have we got in that area? The Ondo area. Not really anyone. That's a bit of a balls up from me. It's got to be under 19s because the whole age thing. So that's fun. Ability. Center mids. Oyat. Might have to go Oyat. So we'll get him in the senior squad. Move him in there for the moment. If I can. Game. Come on. Do what I want. Please. Thank you. And we'll get him training, if not already. There. Right. It's a little below there. But there's plenty of bench options in the Liga, so it's not too bad. I think it is 12 players on the bench, so you can always use Altamara and chuck Hibbert on there if we need to, so that should be sweet. Right, see what's coming up now here. Oh, it's our player. Is he any good? No. Right, yep, you can have him for free. He is no good. You can take him off my wage bill. Right. Anthony. This is the team that we can't send players to play for. Okay, so you can play there. No. Neither of them. Cool, sure. Well, what is happening at Arsenal? They are going proper Barclaysman. Like, this is like what Real Oviedo did in real life. They're signing all the old good players. Yeah, that's a lot of old people on that team now. There's not a lot of... It's mostly 30s, not 20s in that team. That is a old team that Mikel's got now. Oh no, it's the same position. We've got an injury, and FM loves doing this, doesn't it? Don't be too long. 4 to 6. Right, we cop that. 4 to 6 days. That's fine. So now, what on earth do we do here? Merc as a CM, maybe? Calvo. Hibbert goes there. It's going to really make things confusing. I mean, doesn't really matter who we put on the bench here, does it? I think Molina's actually registered, so we'll chuck him there, but that's a weird old team. So we should probably stick to what we want to do and give Oyat some game time in his sort of training position for this one against Castilleja. We are raging favourites, so it's probably a game we can afford to put him in there. Get this praise in, get the boys happy. I think we went a bit harsh on Anthony and Vasev last time, so we'll let them train poorly for a little bit longer. Oh, Juventus want Pablo. Just when everything was looking like it was sorted. Okay, and that's for what comp? This is okay. This is for. That's fine because I know what comp that's for. That is for LaLiga. We're good with that. Well, I don't know if we're good. Holy, that's a lot of money. Okay, 75 million. We do have a better player on our bench now, but the problem is that this guy's our captain and homegrown club and stuff. There's no interest. It's a lot of that's a lot of money though. It's actually quite a good deal. And he's 28. He was really good last year, so we probably shouldn't do it, should we? We should probably turn it down, even though it looks like a quite temptingly good idea, because it's 61 and you get it up to 75 more or less once he plays the if he plays the 50 games. What is the right wing shortlist looking like here? Gee, what the scouts like. Nah, he's more of a striker, isn't he? I might turn this down. It's extremely tempting as it is. You're making me think about it quite a bit. But I think it doesn't make much sense. Especially if he doesn't want to go. So we'll just reject it, but jeepers a lot of money. And right, what's happening here? We've got all our players, haven't we? Yeah, we'll be good. So that's our squad for that. That was a big old bid. Molina. Oh. What's he concerned about? Oh, it's fine. I can loan you out, bro. Well, I'd rather get rid of Ant. Right, I should have kept you in, shouldn't I? I should have got rid of Anthony. That's probably quite fair. Let's discuss with you. Yeah, a loan. We'll do a loan for him. Sorry, just got a little mouse in the room for some reason. Just must come through the door. Right. Let's try and loan this guy out. Jeez, that money would have been quite nice. Now I think about it, but okay, so $21. Okay, that's not bad actually. We are, yeah, so it's Real Madrid. Honestly, $2.58 for Real Madrid looks like great money considering they have not won the league. Barca are kind of, well, very short. We're playing the preseason favourites to go down on the opening match week. It is away, so I'll tell you what, if we don't do well away from home in that game, I think we're looking for another tactical style away from home maybe. It's going to be a pressure game first up next stream because we're definitely not getting there today, unfortunately. Get as far as we can though, but another couple of minutes and we'll wrap up. We'll get up to that Hee-Hong game. We'll get plenty of gameplay next stream. I thought we might get some Europa League stuff coming through, but we must have automatically qualified, which is a touch surprising. Now Molina, no offer. Okay, that's fine. He's got a release clause. If you want to spend 150 million on a pretty average, I think it might only be 100 for him. Either way, you want to overpay for him, Saudi Arabia, feel free. So it was friendly against Castellejo. Squad numbers. That's an ass man job. Come on, okay, right. Why is he not doing some of these? What? I mean, Anthony's got to be number 7 while he's still here. Bowen is a really average winger, 97. Hibbert is a midfielder who might get a little bit of game time here and there. Let's go with 66. Actually, well, DM 65. Hazel wants 10. You can't have 10 because that's an important number. How's Molina got 10? Winger, semi-decent, 27. Guillem, quite promising wing back, 23. Calvo, actually a rotation-y player. Who's Paul Gomez? I'll give you 28. Siva wants 13. We don't do 13, so yeah. Aguilera. Now you probably do deserve quite a nice number. 77, because someone else wanted 7. And Oyart, you're not gonna do a lot. But you'll be doing plenty with that number. 69, very nice. Right. There we go. Important squad numbering. And Arsenal just going on all the oldies. Especially if they get Lautaro Martinez at 36 years old. Okay, stop scheduling friendlies in Germany. 7-0, that's way better. Stop sending us to Germany. So it's still 2 weeks before the season, but I don't know why they're scheduling friendlies for me, because I don't want them to. Goodness me. 7-0, that's good though. Pablo Garcia for hat-tricks. It's good that we didn't take that bid from Juventus, as tempting as it was. I mean, I don't know if the team we played is very good, but hey. That's good. Now, while we're on this, I should really get some stuff done, like the reviewing and stuff like that, because that does help out quite a bit with tactical familiarity, I think. And we'll just do those couple of games, because no doubt it's all going to get shoved around a bit when Europa League comes through. Okay, do not schedule a friendly, you silly people at the club. I don't want to go to Germany just before the season starts. We will no doubt be going there during the Europa League. It seems okay, and I might leave that. No, we'll be fine. Okay. I don't want to sell him. What's the time? 8:52. We'll try and get this Barca friendly result in, but we'll see how we go. He can go. I mean, technically it's a deal done, but for nothing, so we won't spam the button too much. But I think pretty happy with the squad. Just annoyed that Pepe and Anthony turned down the moves that would have been permanent away from the club. But we've loaned out Pepe. Oh, what's this? Oh, yes, the loan. Right, yeah, we're going to be getting rid of him. Right, who's paying the most wages here? Definitely not Nuremberg. I think it's actually this deal here that's probably quite good. 400k Wolfsburg. Are they the only squad player? Can we get him to be playing, please? Yes, lovely. We'll take that one then. Wolfsburg. You can go to Germany, Daniel, while the rest of us hopefully stay here. And here we go, the spamming of the scout stuff. Yeah, we should probably go quite a good team here against Barcelona, shouldn't we? Wait, why is he... Oh, mate, I legitimately have got a better deal. And I have offered you out. Just stop crying. Don't be such a little, you know what? Take it like a man. I'm got to worry about finances. Right, what's happening here? Have we got games and games somewhere have popped up? No. Okay, cool. Maybe never mind. So I keep an eye on. Well, Ondo was like 8 weeks, so he'll be a wee way away. But hopefully, Simoyas might be fit for this next friendly. Yeah, we'll get him in rehab. How many days? 2 days. Yep, you can go there. And then that bench looks way less weird. Molina can get off it. And happy days. Make sure that first team's tuned up properly before we have Sporting Gijón away to kick off the season next stream. And hopefully a bit of Europa League as well. Now, can they actually play for that team? No, they can't. Never mind. Love that. Oh, this is 63 million. No interest. Geez, they don't like Juve, do they? Our players. Could we do better than Varsev? I was probably going to take up the rest of the stream deciding this. I mean, apparently Yamal can play up top and wants to come. Oh, I might have a think about this one. Might have a think about this one. I mean, he doesn't want to go, so it's probably makes it quite easy for us, really. So we'll just reject it if he doesn't want to go. Alright, so I'll wrap up soon, pretty shortly, guys. So I'll just see if anyone's around to raid 2. Not really, is there? So we'll try and get to the Barca game and then cut straight after that. No, well, we'll crack into life after that at the start of Saturday stream, 3 p.m-ish New Zealand time. We'll go live. So one of the earlier ones, back at the old times, on the weekends, so I can watch the Crusaders. Yeah, they have been awful so far. Hopefully they start doing better. But Chiefs away, they're probably going to lose that one. It's only the finals games where the Chiefs lose. All right, please. Go on, get me up to that Barca friendly. Let's see how we get on against those guys. We're hosting them too. It is a testimonial, so I'm not too sure actually what sort of team it'll be. But if we win, it should be a morale booster. Oh, here we go. All the things, right? Sorry, just burn through these because here we go. Right. Sorry, I thought that might have been a Matsumoto we used to have. Okay, so a bunch of stuff there that actually isn't that important. And let's try and get this friendly result in. Not the most important thing, but it does round out our pre-season. Yep, normals, that's good. Let's lock that in. From Bayer Leverkusen to Liverpool. It's happening a fair bit. And your Barca slight favourites, not as much as you'd think though. But it's a weird one. It's a testimonial game, so you never know. If we win, yay. If we don't know how much we put on it. With our ass man in charge, you might play some randoms in this. Okay, so we can't actually send people down to those teams to play, which is annoying. Oh, maybe the C team, actually. Yeah, this must be the one. Okay. You guys... No, that's why I have the teams. You can't play for them. Right, training. I'm right on the brink here if we're going to finish. We'll try and get this. Want to see if we beat Barca. And we'll kick on through the rest after. We start off next week. Anthony, train better, train better. Come on. Altamira, that's poor from you, Altamira. You're a starter here last season, right? Get me the Barca result, then we can wrap up for today. But thanks for coming today, guys. Greatly appreciated. No, it's pretty grindy at the moment, but yeah. We've made a fair few signings. We're still only predicted to finish 4th because, you know, Barca, Real Madrid, and apparently Atletico, but should have a really good chance of Champions League for next season. As long as we keep... Well, we'll see how we start the season. If we can get... I mean, that's... Based on what we did late last season, we should be doing quite well those first 3 games. Because Gijón are the relegation favourites. Alaves were not great, but they are away from home. And we were a little bit average away from home last season, more especially late on. So we'll see how that goes. And Villarreal, we bet quite comprehensively when we played them at home in a quite big game. We'll see how their new manager goes. But yeah. Looks like a kindish start. Up, and then obviously Europa League we get thrown in as well. So yeah, I feel relatively confident. Come on, give me this result, game. That's all I'm waiting on now. Just want this result, then I'll go. I need to spend time with my wife. Don't keep me hostage. Boomfa. Come on. Right, game time. Will we beat Barca? Even though I don't know if it's a serious game. It's a 0-0. Wow, that was really worthwhile. Who did we play out there? No, we actually played a decent team there. Our wingers didn't. Geez, our attackers did nothing, but neither did theirs. That was worthwhile. I suppose the draw against Barca is pretty good though, and we actually probably should have won that game. Look at the overall shots. So encouraging. Luis Enrique's back at Barca. He was at PSG before. Oh, sorry, Liverpool. So, okay. Who have Liverpool got? Deschamps. sure everything's changed. Right, we'll wrap up there today, guys. I won't do a rate because I need to dash very, very quickly. But thanks for coming in. Catch you on Saturday. We'll actually play some games, so the good stuff. And we'll see if the teams come back in for our guys, because there were some big bids in there. But have a good start to your week. Catch you, into your week, jeepers, and catch you on the weekend. Bye.